Hello everyone, give me a minute, I'm setting some stuff up.
The All Creator Live Archives said, "Hello everyone. Please remember the rules, no spamming, no breaking up messages, no fighting. Sit back, relax, and enjoy."
Hello everyone, and welcome to another day of All Creator Live. Hello? Oh, okay. Something going on with my headphones though. Can't really hear very well out of them. Maybe it's, hold on. Ah, that's why. There we go. All the way max. That helps. I'm like, why can't I hear anything out of these headphones? It's really quiet. And then I realized that the headphones option was at its lowest. Better also make sure that my microphone audio is at max. There we go. I have two types of settings, and if one isn't at max, then the other one's kind of thrown off. Yeah. Well, welcome to another day of All Creator Live. I'm hoping that there are no more mic problems, because I switched the cable, the spot that I was inputting. Sorry, the such a weird start. Sorry everybody. I did have my microphone hooked up to a 2.0 USB input on my laptop. But the cable that was connecting to my microphone is a 3.0. So I'm thinking that could be why I've been having the issues I've been having with my microphone lately, because the extension cable that I got is a 3.0 extension cable that's supposed to be compatible with 2.0. You know, that's the way that the 3.0 is supposed to work. It's supposed to be universal. But I don't know. I've been having a lot of problems with my microphone lately. And I have a 3.0 USB input on my laptop, but I have a couple of things hooked up to that because it's all in a USB hub, because the USB hub allows me to have several things. I have, let me see. Well, now I have my microphone. I have the Hauppauge itself, the Elgato itself, and I have the LAN cable hooked up all to that 3.0, and I didn't want to put anything else in there, you know, because having way too many inputs seems a little dangerous. But I think, you know, 3.0 can handle it. I mean, any USB adapter is capable of handling that. That's why they have so many slots in them. That's what they're made to do. I just didn't like the idea of my microphone being one of those things that are inserted into there, because if it does go out, then I don't have the option of replacing my microphone. If my microphone gets fucked up, I'm kind of screwed, because this thing was $200 and I don't want it to break like my Elgato HD60S did. That pissed me off. That was a little less than $200, but it was still pretty expensive. And when that broke last year, I was like, this is bullshit. Fuck you. I got so mad. Elgato's supposed to be like the best in terms of capture card stuff. That's what everybody uses. And here mine is, it breaks because I have it plugged into a 3.0 slot. And, you know, I have it constantly plugged in, you know? It's not a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal if it's constantly plugged into the laptop and on and run, you know, not running as in it's outputting something, but it's just plugged in, you know? There shouldn't have been an issue with that. It should have been able to handle that, but no, apparently it didn't. Elgato just didn't foresee the idea of a 3.0 output being powerful or something. I don't know. I have no idea why my incredibly expensive Elgato broke the way it did months after getting it. But yeah, that's a long explanation as to why I wasn't hooking up my microphone the way that it was. I really don't want to lose it. If it breaks, I'll be mad. But I have some. Since that happened with my Elgato, I put some. Um, I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say procedures at play. The adapter that I'm using for all of the plugins has a kill switch in a way. Like whenever I'm not recording, I just turn it off and the power goes off for whatever device it is I turn off. So anytime that I'm done streaming, I just turn on the kill switch and everything, the power to everything gets shut off, and I don't have to worry about any kind of power surge messing up whatever device is plugged in. So if my Shure breaks, I don't know what the problem is then. Because I feel like it was this power surge issue with my Elgato, and if that wasn't it, then I don't know if I can feel safe using that 3.0 slot on my laptop anymore, you know? If something else bad happens to anything else that's plugged into that port, then I'm just not going to use it. You know, I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't care. If it's breaking my stuff that's super expensive, I don't want to use it. So, if we do have any more microphone issues, or if my audio just suddenly cuts out, then maybe I'll just stop using the cable. You know, I'll just deal with using the cord that it came with until I'm able to get a cable that isn't 3.0. When I bought the extension cable, I didn't realize it was a 3.0 extension cable. And even then, I didn't think it was going to be a huge issue after I got it, you know? I was like, it's 3.0. It should be backwards compatible and stuff like that. And now now I have several audio streams that prove otherwise. For as far as I know, anyway. If it cuts out now and it is directly connected to a 3.0 slot, then I know that it's probably just the cable itself that's the problem, and I'll replace it. I mean, it was $10. It's not that bad of a replacement, but then again, I replaced my fan recently, which was like $28, and because I had to replace my fan, well, I didn't replace it. The one fan I have is acting up, and I don't want to go without a fan any night soon. So so for the next couple of meals, I have hot dog and ramen meals ready. My sisters got me for Christmas. Now this is going to sound broke as hell, but I love this ramen flavor. It's roast chicken ramen. I fucking love it. It tastes so good. I asked for it for Christmas, and my sisters both got me large 24 packs of ramen. And I only eat them when I need to. I don't eat them, whenever I'm feeling like ramen, because that rarely happens. You only really want to eat ramen uh, when you don't have anything else you can make, because ramen's fast and easy to make. And because I have so much ramen, all I really had to do was buy a pack of hot dogs, which was like $1. Ridiculous price though. $1.79 for a pack of S hot dogs. As like the cheapest brand of hot dog is now $1.79. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. I was okay with it increasing by 25 cents. I was like, yeah, that's fine. 25 cents. I realize inflation, times are hard, prices are going up. But now it's 179, $1.80. I'm like, this is bullshit now. Now they're just doing it to piss us off. Corporations, fuck you. You know what you're doing. And we know that you know what you're doing. And we're sick of it. We're not going to be buying this shit anymore. That's why I'm buying the cheapest brand of everything. That's why I'm like, even if I have a crap ton of money to spend, I'm not buying the most expensive brand. I'm not buying the really fancy foods out there. I'm buying the store brands. I'm buying the generic brand items from now on. Just the, Stick it to the corporations. Fuck you. You know what you're doing. You're raising prices just because you think you're okay. Just because you think it's okay to do so now. You guys like
After all this time living in the city,
put a shit ton of money for the past I want to say 10 years at this point. For the past 10 years you've been doing nothing but putting money into the system, just constantly putting money into the system and being like, "Ha, they won't care. They're getting money. They're getting paid. They don't care." And now you all want to raise prices like we won't fucking notice. Yeah,
after all this
fuck
time
you,
living in the city,
you pieces of shit. And then they're going to be like, "Oh, it's because you guys wanted minimum wage to be $15 at least." Nah, that ain't the reason. Fuck you. That ain't the reason. You're making up shit now. If that was the reason, then other countries around the world wouldn't be facing inflation prices either, but they are. That's why what I fucking hate about America is a lot of times they'll be like, "Oh, it's because the president did this." Yeah, the president raised the minimum wage by $15, but why the hell would that matter here in America when all other countries are facing inflation price crunches? It wouldn't make any fucking difference if the president raised the price of minimum wage to $20 an hour. Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, that's the one guy's word bubble. It wouldn't matter if they raised the price to $20 for minimum wage. Like, why the hell are countries in Europe and countries in like not even continent-based stuff, like people in Canada are facing inflation problems and their government system is completely different from the ones here in America. So like why the fuck is that going on? They didn't raise the minimum wage up there in Canada, did they?
after all this time
No.
living in the city,
So corporations making that an excuse to make inflation happen is just bullshit and we all know it. So yeah, I don't feel bad about not buying the name brand of products, and you shouldn't either. Go out, buy name brand stuff. Who cares? It's food. You can eat it, and it tastes okay. It's not going to kill you, and if it makes you sick, then just sue the generic corporation. Who cares? They're just another corporation. They're not as powerful, but you know they're obligated to make food that you can actually eat. You know. So yeah, I don't feel bad about corporations missing my money.
after all this time living in the city, I still
And
miss
here's
the
the other
days
thing
when
too. If the rich are just like, yeah, we're just going to double down on purchasing those products to keep those corporations alive. Yeah, see how rich you stay by doing that. Buying generic brands just sticks it to the man in every way possible. It sticks it to the corporations, it sticks it to the rich people who think, ah ha ha, joke's on them. Now we get to buy this incredibly expensive food. Imagine being that stupid, just being like, haha, now I get to spend more money than you. Huh. Man, there's my rant for the day. So all those that enjoy my silly little old man rants, you got a special treat in the first 20 minutes. Uh, well, I want to say first 20, more like 15, because the first 5 was me doing all the generic prep that I do. All right, so these are what I'm working on. I'm on part 3 of this, and excuse me. Once I get done that, then I'm going to be working on this. But yeah, I got a lot done yesterday. I was playing just recreationally because I didn't have to stream. So I played for like 2 hours doing
If you
generic
press a
stuff
leaf
that I knew
between
would
dry sheets of
probably
paper.
be super boring for you guys to watch, you know? I try and do that when I'm not streaming. I don't want you guys to be sitting through just me not talking and concentrating on what I'm doing. Whoop, wrong menu. I had a
You can make
freaking
an
feeling.
attractive and
Dang it. See, this is why I have people sit down when I do this stuff. It's not as interesting to look at, but at least they don't talk as much. You know, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, just please do something about that. I am kind of getting tired of them spontaneously bursting out into sentence every now and then just by sitting down for 1 minute. Standing still for 1 minute does not warrant them to give you a lengthy conversation about leaves. Where is the... Oh, right. Okay. So I got a key. We're going to be unlocking Nahida's second story quest and getting that done. And then I guess tomorrow we can do this out of the way. I can get it out of the way. I know I said I wanted to do Layla's hangout, but yeah, we can save that for another time. I have a lot of hangouts to do, and I actually want to kind of go in order. So it's already kind of too late for a lot of these. Noel, I'll do on my own time. I'll do all those others on my own time. All these other guys and stuff, a little too late to be doing a stream of them, even though I think I already did Toma and Bennett and Chung-Yoon on the stream. That was when April was here. April wanted to see them. So the next one we're going to be handling on this stream is going to be Seiyu. That's for sure.
I just lost 50/50 it's.
No! Also, hello there! World Chess! It's nice to meet you! Welcome to the stream! World Chess, that's an easy name to remember. Thank you for making it easy on me. But yeah, if I am going to do any hangouts, the first one's going to be Seiyu, and then I'm going to go up from there. Oh yeah, we did Goro's on the stream, because my sister wanted to see it. And then we'll be doing Baido.
World Chess said, hello bro.
Yo. Alright, so I have 100 and I have enough for a 10 pull on Nahida. I'm going to do that at the end of the stream. But right now, let's go ahead and get started on this second story quest for Nahida, which unlocked last week, but I didn't have a key to get it. Get it opened. There we go. Well, not only that, but I didn't complete the first story, so I'm kind of sluggy.
Said, I pulled Diluc.
You got Diluc? I mean, that's not bad. I'm a huge Diluc. I'm a huge Diluc fan. But yeah.
Said,
sorry, man.
hey Jason, how are you?
Yo, Time Lords, how are you doing, Static? I heard about your problem. I hope everything's all right. It doesn't sound like a huge issue. It's not a huge deal to have Static cling for a day or so. It's probably something that's been built up because of what you're wearing, maybe. A lot of times your clothes will generate a lot of static cling, and that will stay with you for a little while. But yeah, just trying not to touch any computers or anything like that. You don't want to mess up your hard drive. Alright, so we got Nahida's story unlocked, and we can finally see it. Let's get it started.
World Chess.
It doesn't seem like Paimon says anything. Oh, well.
It's 84 pity bro.
Oh no. Oh. Well, hopefully next time you'll get something that you want. If it were me and I got Diluc for my 50/50, I'd call that a win, because I'm still training. I don't have any constellations for Diluc.
But usually it started in my bed.
Yeah, it could have been the hoodie. Hoodies are like wrapping yourself in a blanket. Oh.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. before. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
That was a long pause. I'm wondering if Nahida forgot who we were for a minute. Same old, adventuring and stuff. That's what I would say. Helping all kinds of people. The usual. Mining, fishing. Genius Invocation TCG. I'm behind on that, so I'm not saying that. And catching crystal flies. I barely ever do that. So yeah, let's just go with what I would naturally say.
Said. I think I will wait for
Seems like
Kazu.
you've been enjoying yourselves. How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is.
Oh no. Oh no. I thought we were done with this with the last story. Oh god, she's still got that pain in the back of her head. Oh man. This is... Oh no, this is gonna be sad.
Time Lords.
What is that?
Said. Ayaka was my 35th pity, so it's back at 0.
I'm sorry about that. Are you okay with Ayaka, though? Didn't you want her? So, I mean, that's not a huge deal. If I was to get Nahida, I wouldn't be that upset. I know I kind of want Baiju on the next banner that's coming out at the end of the month. But at the same time, if I get Nahida now, I'd be okay with that.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you. Ooh, it's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power.
Time Lords. Said.
I found it in the
Well, I
sanctuary
have
of
to fight
Suristana,
mechanical array
but
20 times
I
for
have no
LVL90.
recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental
Good
power
luck,
that's
Time Lords.
quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is. Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away. Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place.
Don't hurt him. It's Bongohead. We gotta jump in and say something, Paimon. Our Bongohead's about to get butchered.
Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please, don't worry. I think I understand. Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating,
World
the
Chess.
emotions we experience are
Said.
all the same.
I lost
I
every
can
50
feel its
50th
anxiety and
possible
fear.
smiling face with tear.
It's in dire need of
World
our
Chess.
help. Well,
Said.
fungi are
So
kinda
sad
cute,
smiling face with tear.
but...
Yeah, is this not Bongohead? I thought it was. Bongohead is a really nice fungus, you know. I guess this isn't Bongohead. I guess I'm reminding Paimon that fungi can be nice.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look. Alright, lead the way, little fungus. Although they all look about the same,
Yeah.
some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
Yeah.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Yeah. I mean, every time that you engage in a fight with the fungi, they give like a little the smaller fungi. They give like a freaked out look on their face. I don't know if you've ever noticed while fighting them, but when you engage in a fight with fungi, they act like they're surprised at first, and then they fight
At
you.
World Chess it's possible you might win one at some point. You will win. I lost to Nahida or Wanderer's Banner.
Yeah, man. Keep your chin up. Stiff upper lip, as they say, and hopefully one day you'll get lucky and get exactly what you want. Sorry to hear about your problems, though, man.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like
World
they might
Chess
be family.
said,
So maybe this
I am going
fungus
to
wanted to
build
bring
Dialogue
Nahida
GB
here to
guys.
help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
Time
What
Lords
is it, Nahida?
said, 3 HRS until new
Strange.
event for me play.
Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form. Huh? An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
Oh, so this fungus is like a slime, pretty much. The slimes are just made up of elemental energy. And that's why, if anyone's wondering, that's why when you attack mushrooms, regardless of your element, you'll still do damage. While if you attack slimes with the same element, you won't do any damage.
Time Lords said, tough diction between Nilo and Nahida. I know who I want XD.
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away. My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Ah! It can talk?
Well, that confirms that this definitely isn't a fungi.
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon. You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me, 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 me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert? It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help. Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand. Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Hmm? Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Alright. Homecoming. Act 2 of Nahida's storyline has begun. Sit back, grab some popcorn, and get ready for some fun times with fungi. It's a little bit of a cop-out, though. I legitimately thought we were going to be hanging out with Bongohead and Twirly Whirly in this story because of the way the trailer made it seem like that's who it was. They could have used two different types of funguses, you know? But no, it feels like they did it on purpose to be like, haha, now they're going to be
Time
expecting
Lords
them.
said,
And they're going to want to
I
play.
never expected you to say that.
What, the words Twirly Whirly and Bongohead? I played that event. You saw me play that event. It was fun. I loved it. What'd you not expect me to say?
Time Lords said, no before.
Before? Oh, fun with fungi? I don't know, it just jumped in there. To be honest, I wasn't even planning on saying that. I was just going to talk about how Bongohead isn't in this game. Then that just jumped into my head. I missed. Oh well. Where is this going to take me? Let's see. Oh, it's going to take me across the river. There's a bridge, I know. Didn't even take me all the way across. What a rip.
Time Lords said, yeah, fun with fungi. That sounded really funny.
Well, it's something that, well, actually, I don't know. Is that something that I said in the stream with the What the hell was that event called anyway? Fungi take down something or other. Something. Fabulous fungi something. I can't remember. Anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's something I said during that stream. It's just fun to say it. Say it 3 times fast. It's fun. Fun with fungi. Fungi. Okay. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. I'll admit that. Fun with fungi. Fun. The. Fuck it. Can you all tell that I've had an energy drink? I've had an energy drink today. I'm feeling pretty jazzed. And a little gassy, so... Just kidding. Oh no, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to steal your stuff. See ya. I'll just take these. I came in with them, I swear. Alright, so whatever it is down here. And before you say, Jason, this is great. You should drink energy drinks more often. No, I shouldn't. They're high. They have a crap ton of sugar, and that's not good for your colon. And my family has a history of, well, not just the colon, also the kidneys. My family has a history of kidney failure.
With spiral abyss.
Oh yeah, spiral abyss. Screw that, man. I can't even remember the last time I did it. I could probably get pretty far through it this time, but I don't know. It's just a headache. I realize you can get a crap ton of primal gems, but I'm a patient person, so I will just wait it out, you know. It says that there's something around here for me to get. Where is it? I want it. Okay. What's down here? It's not in the water. Where is it? Where's this thing? This is weird. There they are. What the hell? I'm so dumb. Alright, it looks like it's not in town. It's just kind of off the beaten path, I guess. Gotta do some swimming. Or I could call my boat. Where the hell did the boat calling thing go? Oh well. It's quite the dive just for that little bit there, Tanari. Can I just say I am still kind of getting used to Tanari's new voice actor? I mean, he's not bad or anything. It's just that, I don't know. It just sounds he just sounds very different from the way he used to sound. It sounds like a different person. It's not bad, you know? It's just a different person now. And it feels a little weird. You know, it feels like I'm playing a new character. In a way. And, you know, that's not that bad of a thing either. It's just, you know, it throws me off a little bit when I'm playing him. I'll hear the same old voice line, but delivered in a different way, and I'll be like, huh, I don't know why. It's just off. Alright, how the heck am I supposed to do this? I don't see one of those things. Little diamond thing, whatever they're called. Radish. Oh, maybe that has something to do with it. Oh, yeah, one of them. Okay. I didn't see him before. He was hiding. Hey, hey! Ah, crud muffins. Come on. Damn it! Alright, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Is it lightning? It's lightning. Okay, good. There.
We'll need more where that came from.
Sorry if I'm getting distracted. I was playing earlier on today to get the keys, to get the, you know, get the dailies done. And when you're playing, it's like you get this certain mindset of where you got to try and get everything. And I think I'm still in that mindset. So that's basically how I play when I'm not streaming. Just so you're wondering, that's why I don't do chill streams that often, because it's kind of boring to watch.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different? The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus. What? Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business. Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more. Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything. Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
Okay, more walking. Ooh.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road!
Except for the ones that have eremites.
Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Yeah, I knew it. Yo, what's up, boys?
And Shroud!
Show them. Emerge, right now. Nothing lasts forever.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Come on out. Emerge, right here.
One with the forest.
Emerge, right now.
Oh, they got a general.
Burn!
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Show them. Emerge, right here.
Bye-bye.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment.
Oh, so it's like Venti, actually. Venti used to be a sprite, and he changed his appearance based on a friend he used to have back during a revolutionary war that the people of Mondstadt had. So I'm guessing maybe the same race of godly beings is the same race of beings that Venti came from, probably. I mean, they did seem similar. I've seen the images in the manga of what Venti used to look like before he transformed into to have a human appearance. So, also, is my microphone still working? It's been almost an hour, and my microphone usually likes to cut out. I'm gonna test it out. Hold on. My microphone usually likes to cut out an hour into streaming. So if it's still working, then hooray. That means it might be... This might have been a good decision. Yes. Hooray. Awesome. Okay, so maybe changing the outlet
Time
for
Lords
the cable
said,
is what helped.
"Can you describe how Venti looked in the manga? I only saw his human form twice."
In the manga, he look well. You know the image that they just showed of the creature, of this creature, the way it used to look before it became a Bongohead look-alike. It looked like that. It looked like a little fairy. It looked like a little floating orb with pixie wings, and a happy-looking face on it. And except it had like little feet at the bottom. I want to say, if I'm remembering correctly. I could look that up real quick. Look up Venti sprite form, because I think in the manga it's described as being a sprite. Yeah. Well, you know, not exactly. It looks kind of like them, except it looks like it's also wearing a hoodie. So, Venti sprite form looks like that, except like it's wearing a hoodie. Like it's a little forest creature with a hoodie on. It's cute. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I guess it's to mimic the old European legends of fairies and things like that, because that's what Venti was supposed to be before he became a god. According to the
Time
manga,
Lords said, "Weird in game he mentioned he was the wind."
well, that's what he became when he became a god. That's what I was about to explain. In the manga, it explains how gods are created. When a normal person of Tevat, normal person or normal creature of Tevat, is seen by the gods to be worthy of a trial, they are brought to that. I don't know if you've ever looked up in the sky and seen this really weird looking castle thing off in the distance that you can't get to. Not the one that's in Liyue, not that, not the Jade Chamber. It's this weird castle that's way out beyond the horizon. That's the home of the gods, according to the legends of Tevat. The gods will summon the person who is deemed worthy of the trial, and if they pass the trial, then they become a god. And apparently Venti, leading the revolutionary army as the figure of his friend, was deemed worthy enough to have him undergo the
Time Lords
trial to become a god,
said,
and Venti passed.
"Celestia."
Yeah, Celestia, that's the name of it. Yeah. So that's how Venti and assumingly all the other gods came to be, by passing the trial to become a god. And interestingly enough, Diluc's ancestor was given the same trial after she beat a dragon in the front of Mondstadt, after the old tyrant of Mondstadt locked her and her people out of Mondstadt to face the dragon themselves. She beat the dragon, and upon doing that, she was sent in to undergo the trial to see if she was worthy enough to be a god, but she failed. And her spirit, when it left Celestia, turned into a phoenix and is supposed to represent Diluc's move, pretty much. When Diluc does that move where the phoenix comes out, that's supposed to be the spirit of his ancestor, pretty much. So yeah, that's how Venti became a god. And that's the only origin story of a god that we got. Was basically that well, I guess Nahida's story we got to experience in the game, so that's another origin story. We don't know the origin story for Damn it, what is the Geo God? Damn it, I'm forgetting his name. Everyone's gonna hate me for this now, but I'm having a brain fart. I know it'd be Zhongli. No, that's not it. I know it begins with like a Z, right? Shit. So many people in Liyue that begin with the Z sound in their name. Is it Zhongli? Oh, I can't remember now.
Time Lords.
Yeah, I was right.
Said.
Woo!
Zongli or Morix/Rex Lappies.
Yeah, we don't have an origin story for him yet, and we don't have an origin story for A. But I don't know. Either that's something they're gonna do in the manga, or they're gonna do it in the game. Either way, we don't even really need them, to be honest. But if we get them, that'd be a nice surprise, because it's kind of interesting to learn how they came to become a god. At least it was for Venti when I found out how he became a god, which is pretty cool. It's like he was a little sprite that befriended a revolutionary leader, and the revolutionary leader died during the revolution, and in order to carry on his spirit, Venti turned into from his sprightly abilities, he was able to turn into, the guy, or Venti, and just carry on his legacy, pretty much.
Said. I had inherited godhood from Makoto.
He inherited godhood from Makoto. Well, I don't know anything about Zhongli's past, so that could be right. I don't know. I might have to look it up sometime. I'm pretty sure there are already explanations out there as to what happened, how A got her abilities, or how A became a god, and how Zhongli became a god. I just haven't looked them up because that's not the kind of guy I am. The only reason I know about Ventis is because I was interested in the manga, so.
After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth. Ah, you're
Time
so
Lord.
smart, Nahida! Paimon
Yeah.
gets it now!
So can the traveler who is the star.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be something that's gonna be revealed later on, is that the characters that we're getting in the game are just forms that the traveler changes into. Cause that would kind of make sense, with all the stuff that we go through with the characters. They don't remember them when we go and talk to them the next time. Or they don't even act like they know them. But in a way, it feels like that's what we do. It feels like we transform into those characters.
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
That's kind of weird, though.
How much farther is it?
Much farther.
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon.
You're doing
Do you
great,
need me to
Paimon.
carry you on my back?
Aw.
Huh? Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
Hey, I'd take the ride.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
Aw.
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head? We can figure out who will carry who later. We have monsters
Yeah. There's Paimon, finally being the voice of reason.
I hear everything.
Explode. Oh, that was easy.
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying
Time
someone.
Lords.
No matter
Said.
whether it's tired or
The
not,
static I
my
mentioned is
child
like
is
a part of
always
my hand.
happy
You
when
know
I
the
put it on
fingers
my
in
back
between it.
and
That's
give
how
it
we
a
feel
ride.
staticky. Usually it's like pins and needles, but feels like electric now.
That's kind of the way static electricity is supposed to feel. It's supposed to be all like a weird shock that comes out of nowhere. And it usually happens whenever you're touching like metal and stuff, right? So that's probably just because of the hoodie you were wearing. I wouldn't be too worried about it. There's nothing really wrong with static electricity. It even doesn't fuck up computers or laptops as much as it usually should. I do remember reading of one instance when static electricity actually shut down a guy's computer. I don't know if it was something I read or a video that I watched. But the dude got like a brand new high-end computer and he forgot to take the sealing, whatever it's called, the plastic wrapping that's supposed to protect it from dust off, and you're supposed to like peel it off like tape. But he got everything set up. He
Time
turned the
Lords.
computer on
Said.
and all that stuff.
The hoodie's material seems like cotton.
Yeah, cotton does that a lot. But yeah, he turned it on and everything, and it was working just fine. And then he went to just, like pull off the tape, and it generated a little bit of static electricity, and that was enough to just short out his entire hard drive, and basically made his like $5,000 computer useless. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a video I saw, and I was like, oh, what the hell? See, that's why it's always important to take that kind of stuff off of your electronics before you start them up, because it can generate static
Time
electricity.
Lords. Said. Or whatever material is soft.
Yeah. Soft materials like plastics will do that too. I know gold's a big conductor of static electricity. Lots of metals are, but gold is definitely a big one. So if there's like something like if you have a gold ring or maybe a gold earring or something like that, that could be doing it too. Time Lords. All right, let's get back to the story. Sorry for the distraction there.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes. One was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kids speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongohead.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great. Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with. That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. It's Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things. Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland.
If she says the name's
Yes,
Jason, then
this
we
way.
know she's
We're
met my
almost there.
sister. They're like, yes, Lumine kept talking about Jason over and over again. Oh no. One of these? Ah, crap.
It's the Withering.
I thought I got rid of all the
Yes.
withering.
I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Seriously? That's depressing.
Paimon doesn't understand. It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the Withering.
Yes. I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the Withering is formed?
Oh, so I'm guessing that the withering comes from a lack of elemental energy? That's what it's telling me anyway. That's what I'm getting from it, because the reason why this Bongohead lookalike was having problems is because it was facing a lack of elemental energy. So is that why the withering is happening? Why it happens in the first place? Because there are places in the world that are just running out of elemental. And if that's the case, then that's kind of scary. Well, in the game, you know, not like in real life or anything like that. It's kind of scary for this world, is to just think that there are places that are just gonna, you know, start to deteriorate to the point of decay because they don't have any elemental energy. I'm trying to think if there are any places that will be. I'm trying to think of the places, what each of the places are facing, the problems they're facing. I'm kind of thinking Natlin is facing that kind of a problem. I don't know. From what I've read about what they're going to be going through, the trials of each of the areas, I think there's like a distribution of elemental energy, an issue with the distribution of elemental energy in Natland, and that's the problem that they're facing, and we're going to have to confront when we get to that place. Yeah, I think I'm remembering that correctly. But yeah, this is kind of freaky, and I'm glad they're getting into it now.
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the Withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the Withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the Withering. But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about. Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the Withering countless times already!
Oh, okay. We're playing as Nahida. Alright. We'll need this. Oh, there's the other one. No, not him. The thing. No. Might as well get rid of him.
Can't see?
Come on out. Right now. Right here.
Verdict.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
And shroud.
I really like that this move also affects the robot-like enemies too. I'm just like, oh, thank goodness. I mean, they won't be as impaired as, say, goodness, I'm not attacking very much. I need to get one of these operated. Let's say a hilly churl or fungus or anything like that, but they still miss occasionally when it's on.
Show them. Right here. Emerge.
And shroud.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Well, that could be wise because you're not used to hearing his voice lines, the original voice lines over and over, like I am. Off stream, I've been training Tanari a lot, so it's kind of different for me. It's definitely different. He sounds way different. And like I said, that's not a bad thing. That's just not something I'm used to. Because this isn't the kind of problem that happens all the time in the world of video games, so...
Keep up.
Nothing lasts forever.
Oops, I meant to put down the pillars. Shit.
Right now. Emerge.
I'll uproot you. One with the forest.
I see everything! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Burn.
Ready, steady, go!
And shroud.
Right now. Right here.
Oh, I was about to... Okay. That works too. Let's get rid of this funk. Yeah, get him. Whoosh. Always fun.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home. Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the Withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
Okay. I was worried for a second that they wouldn't let me get my treasure chest. I was like, wait, I don't want my stuff.
Why is there a chest here?
Give me my treasure. I want my treasure. There we go. I didn't need them, but bleh. I don't like having them sit out there like that. Oh. And Arnara! Hello! Oh, it's one of these that collect materia. Okay. I can do this real quick. Cool. Materia. I mean material. This isn't Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. Thank you. Apples, apples, apples. There's another one. Wow.
Time Lords.
There are a couple of them around here.
Said, I would ask the same question Tainari did, but the traveler is an adventurer slash wanderer.
Oh, one of these. Whoa, what? Alright. Am I supposed to do this? Aha! I fucked it. Oh. Yeah. I fucked it. Yeah. I see what I did wrong. Go this way. There we go. I like those puzzles. They're fun.
Smells like something good is inside.
See, that's the other thing, too. The old voice line, when he said that, he didn't sniff. He didn't sniff anything. He just said it. So it was just really weird to hear him sniffing before he does that. Either that or he sniffed really softly and I couldn't hear it, maybe. I don't know, and I guess I'll never know because the voice lines are gone forever now. It's okay. They had to replace the voice actor. I get it. That's a bad man, and he didn't deserve his job. I'm speaking in terms of the character themselves. Sure, what are we playing? A wooden chest can store a lot of things like shiny and various elements. Aragita remembers that the Dendro shiny is. Can Nara also remember? No problem, let's do it. Oh, okay, so it's... Dendro shinies.
Time Lords. Said,
Greedy Nara.
after the things he did, I think he won't be hired anywhere.
Yeah. This one. And this one. Yeah.
I suppose this will do.
Well, you can't really say that. He'll probably be working at McDonald's or something, so. There are always job opportunities regardless of how much of a shitty person you are. I mean, he's probably going to go to jail, too. That's the thing, too. He's probably not even going to be working. He's gonna end up in prison, probably. I don't know. And to be honest, I don't want to know. I just like to think that he probably is going to jail. All right, let's get back to the story. I'm done my little what's it called? I'm done being distracted. I gotta pay more attention. That's what happens when I start the day playing the game
We're close
like
now.
that.
It's just a little further
If my
inside.
mentality stayed the same throughout the day.
But
I
there
haven't
are
slept.
so many fungi here.
Said.
They're probably all
Did you know
ordinary
Zach
fungi,
Aguilar's
right?
line Thunderclap is from Demon Slayer, e.g. Thunder Breathing First Form Thunderclap and Flash?
I heard about that. I heard him say something like that in I think it was like a podcast that I watched a long time ago. I think he was talking to he was talking to a friend, and they were just talking about when they were doing voice line recordings, and I'm pretty sure that was something that he mentioned.
Time Lords.
Yeah, in an
Said.
interview.
An interview.
I think it was an interview. It could have just been like a regular stream that he was doing with a friend. All I remember is seeing a clip about it. And I can't remember exactly what the clip was, so I'm sorry to anyone wondering. I'm sure if you type in what Time Lords just posted, that's another reason why I like to have chat on my stream, for any of you wondering. If you type in what Time Lords posted and do a Google search, it'll show you. Sorry. Ooh. Also, is my chat working right? Okay, it is. I didn't check that. I'm glad I decided to now.
Time Lords.
Imagine if it wasn't working at all. I'd be so
My
embarrassed.
guess before Inajumaso before 2020 September.
Probably, yeah. I definitely can't remember it that well, so it was probably pretty a couple years ago. If we started them, we won't be able to avoid a fight. Oh, if we startle them. Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus. I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all. Alright! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus! It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is? Oh, how do we do that? I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer. Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
I like how Nahida's answer to, so what's it like being a fungus is, not much different. I'm short. I can't move. No. I guess I'm just watching what, Nahida's doing. Yeah, I am not controlling this at all.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so
I
I'd
get
better
it.
go around it.
Oh, right. Hi.
Time Lords.
Why is it reacting like that?
Shadow of Eternity Raiden Shogun.
Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me.
Oh man.
Nah.
It's like, what the fuck is it saying? Oops. Alright, well, maybe I shouldn't have gone in the way that had another fungus on it. Okay. Well, I thought it would be okay, because it wasn't the one that I was trying to avoid. Alright, so let's go, and so I'm guessing we're going in the direction that there isn't a fungus. I don't know, there's a fungus on the left.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty...
Is this one gonna give me away? What?
Nah.
Ah, crap. Well, how was I supposed to know which mushroom was gonna be cool with me?
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Oh, that's right. Elemental sight, right? No, I can't use that either. I can't do anything except choose the options.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Alright, that's me. Now I gotta go. That was kind of funny to see her be like, nah. No. Am I doing it right? Yeah, there it is. It's not hard to tell. It's the one that looks like it's about to faint.
Ah, so this is the one. Understood. Nahida? What's wrong? I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed.
We're using
A
telepathy
great
with
price is
Nahida.
to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
Wow, this one's been a fungi for a very long time. They can't even remember how to speak English well.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yeah, maybe it's a child elemental. Who knows?
Yes, Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember. Really? That's great!
I remember. Too bad I forgore a lot. Paimon definitely forgore.
Home, Dendro Dragon.
What? that doesn't sound like a home. That sounds like a way out. If you get my drift.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin? Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
Yeah, no, I don't. What? Must be a really fat dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Paimon's still confused.
Is it like dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes? I mean, I don't think it's the same, but I kind of get what it is. Like, it's freaking huge and it has its own ecosystem inside of it. I guess it would be like if you ate a really bad mushroom and it started getting spores inside of it, or you started getting spores inside of you, but you're too big to notice. I don't know. Whatever this dragon is, we haven't seen it, and it must be freaking huge. Or, I don't know. It could be a cave or something. Does anybody else hear a ring? That's not my phone. It sounded like a ringtone. It's weird.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated, then a big void will also form inside the dragon! I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak. Yes, How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life. Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it? Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No. Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit. I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you. Go home, thief. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry.
The way he said that, they are weak. They're so damn weak. If I leave them, they're gonna die.
If waiting, then I hope. Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course, I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil, food. Don't like plant invasion. There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area. Soil! There! First! Seed! Here!
Paimon understood that! No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Alright. Oh, I got new mail. I wonder what it could be. It's the, So to any of you watching on Twitch, whenever I do my Genshin Impact streams, if you tune in on Twitch, you can get rewards as well. Depending on how long you watch my stream, you will get one of 3 items. And this is the first one, yeah. The first one for watching for 15 minutes is Mora. And then for watching for 30 minutes, it's this stuff. I forget what it's called. For watching, I think this is an hour and 30 minutes, you get these. And for watching for 2 hours, you get experience books. And for watching for 3 hours, you get a Primogeum, which is what I'm going to be getting probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for another 3 hours. Thank you. I will take these. I like how they make these fungi so friendly. It just really sucks that we have to fight them like almost all the time when we're here in Sumeru. Even when we're in the desert. Like one of the most basic enemies that we have to fight in the desert, and because we make friends with them so commonly, it kind of sucks that we have to fight them so much. Aww. Alright, so... What do you want me to do again?
Leave! Worried! Want to stay! Preparation almost complete. Thank you so much for your willingness to help. In the meantime, I'd like to tell it the things we experienced on the way here.
Huh.
Sharing knowledge is a habit of ours.
Probably teach it English a little more, you know? Oh. Hi.
LNN.
I'm guessing he still don't trust me. L1NN. I hope you don't mind if I call you Lynn, because it looks like that's what your name is supposed to be. But it's nice to meet you, Lynn. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy Genshin Impact, because I'm going to be streaming that for a couple of streams, actually. Let's see. Where did they want me to...
Keep up.
Yeah, where do they want me to keep up? Alright, just over this hill, I think. Yeah, there it is.
LNN. Said. I do like Genshin. LNN. Said. One of my favorite games.
It's a really good game, I gotta admit. I've been playing it religiously for 2 years now. The first year that it came out, I wasn't playing it as much because I didn't think I was going to like it, but I learned to love it. It's really good. Oh, I was about to say, I'm not about to take these, are I? I got to plant the seeds here. That's what it is. I was worried. I was like, no, they've been growing these. I don't want to take them. Alright. Now I guess water it.
LNN.
Yeah.
Said. That's a long time.
We planted all the seeds.
LNN.
It's time to handle the
Said.
invading plant life.
You've been playing for.
Yeah, I've been playing since it first started. My very first Genshin Impact stream is of me starting the game when it first came out. Just to see if I'd like it or not. And I wasn't sure back then either. So there is a huge gap from the very first stream to, I want to say after Inazuma was completed is when I started streaming more often. When I started streaming Genshin Impact more often. And, anyone wondering why there's a huge gap in that timeline, that's why, and I'm sorry. Oh, over here. Okay. I kind of kicked myself for not... Oh, crud. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think...
It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading.
Yeah, I don't like lava flowers. It's not that they're hard to fight, it's that they're annoying to fight.
Come on out. Right now. Right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you were saying. But... Nah, it's like some people really enjoy watching a single person stream, and if they don't do literally everything that everyone else is doing, they're gonna complain. I know I would. Not just kidding. I'm not that kind of person, but you know, I can understand why some people would be a little annoyed. Ah, see, this is why I freaking hate fighting them. They're so annoying. Oh no, oh no. Is he not in the radius of the computer? No.
Come on, we can do it.
I hate farming.
Yeah.
Can't see?
Yeah.
That should be all of them.
I don't even have
Wasn't
Hu
too
Tao.
tough.
I don't even have Hu Tao, so I don't know the pain a lot of you have gone through to try and get her. And to be honest, I'm okay with not having Hu Tao. She's not a character that I really, really want. It would be cool to have her. She's cute, but at the same time, It's like, you know, I don't get her. No big deal. Nihita, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Right?
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret? Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation. Oh, so there was no desert back then?
So I'm guessing that dragons existed before gods, which is kind of scary to think about because there were so many terrible dragons according to the lore.
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand. No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
LNN.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru,
LNN.
and has refused to recognize the new order that was
Who's your Fab Right
established.
weekly boss?
Even now,
LNN.
it probably still holds great hostility
Favorite.
toward the gods.
I have to say my favorite weekly boss is definitely the chicken. I can't remember its name. It's the new one of the newer bosses in Sumeru. I keep calling it the giant chicken. I'll show you after this is over, but you can probably guess who it is I'm talking about just by that description.
However, powerless against the power in the sky,
Said.
and then the forbidden knowledge
Binary
many
one.
millennia later,
Yeah,
it's
the
been
one you
unable to
grind
stir up
for
any trouble.
Tinary stuff. Damn. I had it on the tip of my tongue there just for a second and now I forgot again. Oh well.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my
LNN.
possession is probably the
Said.
key that links the two
like
matters
writing.
together.
Yeah, Raiden Shogun's a pretty fun fight too, but at the same time, it's like the only really interesting part of that fights I find are when they're about to use the whatever that move is called, the booby sword, pretty much. That's the only time when it gets really tense and when you gotta actually pay attention. The rest of it's kind of just, you know,
LNN.
dodging.
Ha.
Yeah, this is the one. Jade Plume, that's it. Jade Bloom Terra Shroom. They're a lot of fun to fight. Not only just because of the music, love the music in this fight, but because of all the different... In fact, I think the last time I was grinding the Jade Plume Terra Shroom, they did a move that I hadn't seen it do, where it runs forward and then falls on its face. I have never seen it do that in the entire time I had been grinding until that point during the stream. And the upsetting thing is I think my mic was muted.
I call it Tinary Chicken.
Tinary Chicken, yeah. Because my reaction to that was pretty funny. I'm hoping that my... You know what? I got to go back and watch to see what parts of my audio were muted during that fight. Because like I said, I've been having problems with my microphone recently. But, my reaction to seeing that, I was like, did it fall on its face? What the? I was like, I have never seen it do that move. And then, oh man, I know that the audio was cut out at this point, but there was a achievement that I got called Nanomachine Son. And when I saw that, my reaction, I was like, did that just say Nanomachine Son? And I had to go and check because I thought it was, I thought I was reading it wrong. Yeah, I know, it's really funny the way it falls. It's it's a really great fight and it surprises me every now and then. That was the first time I ever saw it fall like that. And it he got me laughing. But that Nanomachine Sun achievement, that made me laugh really hard. And I'm so sad that the audio didn't pick it up, that my microphone cut out and you didn't catch my audio on that because it was great. I was so surprised. I was like, no way, they just put a Metal Gear Rising reference in this game. What? uh, but yeah, this is my favorite fight, hands down, so far. I mean, I haven't fought any of the newer bosses in this area or this area. Like, I haven't fought this yet. So who knows? I might end up getting a favorite new boss whenever it is that I decide to challenge them. Okay, now let's go back and talk with the twirly whirly mushroom. I did the things you wanted.
LNN. Said. That is Al-Haytham boss. Mooney S sketches. Said. Yes. LNN. Said. The one in the new area.
Oh, hello there, hello there, Mooney Sketches. It's it's nice to meet you. Did you join the stream earlier and I didn't notice? Hold up. No. But yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Guess
Mooney.
we can rest a bit.
I hope you don't mind if I call you Mooney. But welcome to the stream.
Said. Hello.
That's a little high up, I forgot. So if you enjoy Genshin Impact, either of you, Lynn or Mooney, I'm going to be streaming a lot of it.
Mooney S sketches.
So look forward to it.
I don't mind it, and thank you for welcoming
Lord
me.
of Dendro, family happy.
You really like them, don't you?
Family, like. Do you not like your family?
I don't know who it is that's voice acting this mushroom, but I really like them. I really like the voice actress who's doing this. It's really great the way that they captured the cuteness of this mushroom.
I am AR-55. LNN.
55? Wow, that's great, Lynn.
What adventure rank are you?
Same, 55. I didn't realize that there were 60 AR ranks. I thought 55 was the max, but I got proven wrong. It's 60, so I guess I should have been training more. That's for sure.
Said. Thank you.
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters.
LNN.
You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
It's epic.
Oh, Lynn, just a little bit of a warning, like at the top there where I have my rules where it says no breaking up messages, try and contain everything that you say into one message. Because, as you can tell with the text-to-speech, it'll say your name each time that you post a newer message. So if you break up messages like that, it'll just keep saying your name over and over again, and it's, you know, it kind of starts to wear on me a little bit when I hear the same person's name over and over. So, yeah, try to contain all of everything that you text into one message before posting. Thanks.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
LNN. Said. My bad.
It wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you right away. Oh? Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then the pet may be in danger.
Sorry.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated? That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru, a murky place that no one can return from.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there? It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Man, the chasm's playing a much bigger role than I thought it was going to. First, with the recent events with Dainsleaf, and it being a place where this quote-unquote sinner is supposed to be at. And now, with elemental creatures going into its depths for whatever nefarious reason. Alright, so head to the deepest part of the chasm. Oops, alrighty then. Not to mention the whole events that took place in the chasm itself, where we got stuck down there and started getting irritated with each other. Lots of odd things around the chasm. And we're going to be coming here a lot, I foresee.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others? There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here.
My nightmare. It kept freezing on the Ito but fall part. I had to replay the quest about 30 times.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear about that. The chasm does have a lot of really intense cutscenes in it, so I can understand why it probably did freeze up on you a bit. Are you playing on PC? Because that's understandable. If it was something like maybe I'm playing on the PS5, then that's a little bit harder to believe, unless maybe your PS5 is super, unless it's at max or whatever. But, anything like the PS4 or maybe a tablet or something like that, I can definitely see that happening. So, yeah, sorry. Man, that must have sucked. Yeah, I was on PC waiting for... Oh, yeah.
Sketches.
Yeah, it is,
Said, yeah, I'm on PC. Waiting for Nintendo.
Yeah.
LOL.
I have a friend that's
Said,
like that, too.
I play on PS5.
I have a friend that wants the game to come to Nintendo. I really hope they figure out how to do that soon, because there have been people that have been waiting for almost 3 years on a release for the Nintendo console. But I think last year is when they adapted it to the iPad or iStore or whatever it's called. So who knows if they're working on Nintendo yet or not. Not only that, but it's kind of limiting their player base with how many people they could have playing this game if they keep withholding it from the Nintendo Switch's eShop, whatever it's called. Sorry, just kind of gotta get something to drink. Hold on. But yeah, play it however you can. Like, I'd say playing it on PC is the best option because not only do you have key bindings to work with, but you can also decide exactly how intensive you want the game to run. And it really all depends on your setup. If you have a nice high-end computer, you can play it with PS5 quality. If you have like a cheap laptop like I have for streaming, you can set it down low, and depending on how bad your PC is, it's probably not going to do so well. So I do hear a lot of glitches and problems happen to those playing on PC. But yeah, I'm very sorry that happened to you, Mooney. Hopefully it doesn't happen anytime in the future.
I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form. Yep. It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface. Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Said. I tried to install Genshin on my trashy laptop at first, not knowing about the graphics or the storage you need for it.
Yeah, by the way, a lot of trailers and stuff present this game. It is kind of common for people to think that they can run it because they see it running on things like tablets and the PS4 and, you know, like lesser powerful equipment. So they're like, yeah, my PC can handle that, and then it can't, and they're like, oh, I can't believe I never collected that. I'm pretty sure I've been down here before. It's odd. Alright, well, whatever. Is that the spike you're talking about? Because it's not really a dark spike. It's more illuminated than anything. Alright, well, let's go see. Plus, we already raised this thing back up anyways, so.
Said. Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so it's not this. It's something beyond this. Weird. Alright, well. At least we know this doesn't have anything to do with the weird creature we saw below.
It's over there! Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area.
Crud.
You two should be able to take care of it, right? Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Yeah, if I had it equipped. You didn't tell me I was gonna need to do that. I gotta get out of here. I can't equip it when I'm fighting. I didn't think I was gonna have to get rid of ooze. So I was just going to take me to a thing and you'd see a cutscene. Go away. Thank you. Alright. There it is. No, that's not it. Wait, is that it? No. think it's, yeah, it's in here. There we go. There we are. That's the light I remember. Now let's fight the doggos. Well, let's get rid of this slime first. Hey, run! Oh, that's right. I can't run while I'm in this stuff, can I?
And Shroud! I'll uproot you!
Emerge, right now.
Poor thing. Let's save it.
Verdict is... one with the forest.
Right here. Is that all? I'm always
Oh,
watching.
did he hit me? I thought I did this.
Emerge.
Bad dog. Anything? Oh, no, there's one over there. Wait, where'd it go?
Can't see? I hear everything.
Get him.
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
Looney S sketches.
That light.
Wolves are the worst.
Wait. Something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed.
Said.
Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Mooney. Like, wolves, they have that whole situation where they do the bleeding effect, and that can really mess with all of your characters. You wouldn't think that it would mess with the entire party, but it does, and it kind of catches you off guard sometimes. I tend to forget myself whenever I'm fighting a pack of wolves that their status ailment affects everybody in the group.
Oh no! But we still have tons of questions we need to ask. I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
Mooney S sketches. Said. Especially using Cookie as a support for Al-Haytham, she tends to die a lot.
To anyone wondering what's going on with this right now, why my character's acting the way he is, if you can remember the events that take place at the end of the Chasm event, you end up having to fight some darkness that can get you lost or get your mind confused and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about when he's saying we can't go through that again because we don't want to have to deal with whatever the hell that darkness was at the bottom of the pit.
Traveler. It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way. Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs. You want to use its power, but...
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Don't understand! This no good, that no good. Save lives! Important!
Oh yeah, I just remembered that my archives, the pre-recorded videos, I recently uploaded the ending part of the Chasm, so it shouldn't be that hard to find on my channel if you were interested in seeing what I was talking about.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
It's okay, there's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used.
LNN.
How
Said.
about this?
Alright, we'll
Traveler,
take a look at it.
you could try using
Mooney
it.
S sketches.
I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden
Alright, I might
knowledge.
check it out later.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
A little spoiler about what I'm about to say, but
Said. Who's your favorite character from Sumeru?
Oh, Sumeru? Oh boy, that is kind of a tough one. I'll give it some thought. But first, a little spoiler about what I'm about to say. The person that this guy is talking about, the one he made an agreement with, it's not Nahida. It's actually Ruka Devada, who existed before Nahida. So all of this stuff that he's talking about, he made this agreement with Ruka Devada, not Nahida. And that's the reason why Nahida isn't very familiar with what he's talking about. But that's obviously not going to get mentioned here because nobody can remember Ruka Devada anymore. Except for my character. Because he's the main character, obviously. Oh yeah, but to answer your question, Mooney, I'd have to say Dia so far. I don't know. It's really very hard to tell. I do think Layla's pretty interesting. We haven't seen that much of her though, but I haven't done the hangout. But Dia's really nice. Dia seems like a really cool person. I really like Dia so far. So I'm gonna go with Dia.
To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but... Can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a Pep's source of power. No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the Fire Seed to save me?
Mm-hmm. Why? What's wrong?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go! Home.
Aw. Well, we're gonna get it back to the dragon. I don't even know the heck's gonna happen now. I have no clue. But man, whatever it is that's down there, there's gonna be some really scary shit.
Let's dance.
Speaking of scary, I got messed up pretty bad by those wolves. Okay, back to Samaro. Oh, man, we're traveling really far. Ooh, shit. I'm not even done this area. This is actually right down here. There's a cave in here that I'm supposed to go into to finish up everything here. I hope that doesn't have anything to do with what's about to happen here.
It's the buff hilly shurls coming to find you.
Yeah, oh no. Oh, also, have you seen the new hilly churls in the new area? Oh, they're so cool
It's
looking.
not much further. Follow me. We're close now.
The rogue hilly churls? Oh, they're so great. The first one I saw was so... I was like, yeah, I was like, dude, these hilly churls are so cool. Love them. They're my favorite hilly churls now. The rogue hilly churls. And the fact that they fight with different weapons and stuff, and their attack patterns are different depending on which weapon they fight with, that makes so much of a difference. It's really awesome. I'm glad they're doing a lot with the hilly trolls these days. Because just having like 3 different versions of hilly trolls was kind of getting, you know, monotonous. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, going down here, or I'm going this way. That's a genie thing. I'm going the right. Yeah, I think it's up this path. Let's follow this path. And it's deeper into the sandstorm. Oh, okay. Let's use that to get up. Come on. Oh! Sparkly. Don't want it. That looks too high.
Mooney S. Sketches said, yeah, I'm waiting on hilly shurls that can imitate a coop partner. Even though it won't happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Maybe for the best, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I can get up there. That's a bit too high. Excuse me. Or are you saying you're...
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us.
Oh.
Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
So, Mooney, do you mean to say you're waiting for them to make a hilly churl that's more of a partner with us? Like how during some of these story events in Sumeru we'll get an NPC to fight with? Because that'd be neat. Oh, it's just detecting another spot to recharge. Yeah, over there. Ow.
Mooney S. Sketches said, a bit, kind of like the Herald from the Enkanoimi Yacht West.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be neat. I mean, we've already established that hilly churls can be nice, so... And we've already long established that we'll be able to communicate with hilly churls. Let's see what this is. What's in here? Of course, it's a mushroom. Oh, man.
One with the forest.
Right here, right now.
Sorry, mushroom. I'm gonna have to kill you. Oops. Alright, well. Chicken. Nah, I don't want to open up another one of those. I already used one of our things. Let's see here. What's going on?
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
What?
We found it.
LNN.
A pep. The Dendro Dragon.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
I knew it would be big, but not that big.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
Puny god, puny human.
Hey.
Leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Sketches. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know is time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go? For only a moment?
Oh, Mooney, you don't have to worry about any spoilers. The first Nahida event has absolutely nothing to do with this one. You got to go through it in order to do this one, but there's absolutely no spoilers. Well, I mean, if you wanted to do this one, yeah, you're getting some spoilers, and I'm sorry. I hope you knew that going into this. But yeah, the first Nahida storyline has absolutely nothing to do with this one.
Foolish Boor. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the 7 nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
Disappointed me. Mooney S.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting.
Yeah,
what we need is the truth.
First story quest, but I just thought it was cool looking, and I was not expecting anything like this.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming. What is that? Paimon's never seen that before.
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature say. The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
Maybe they're speaking sign language. You don't know.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge. Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Okay, so, I say that, and then I use my strongest attack. Ah, clam! Clam! Evil clam!
Those should be
Can't see?
Emerge, right
I
now.
mean, they're eventually going to be more common, but Jesus Christ! Get away! This evil clam is the most annoying out of all of them.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Verdict is...
Emerge.
They look like
Right
they look like nobodies from Kingdom Hearts.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
They want to go home. Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the Fire Seed or Epep's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the Fire Seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the Fire Seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us. This is becoming quite the dilemma. Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the Fire Seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem. Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to Epep again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Yes! Thank you. All right, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa! It's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Bongohead evolved into a giant blue mushroom. I don't know what Paimon would call this adaptation of Bongohead, honestly.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Chicken shroom. Alright, let's go deeper into the scary sandstorm where the gigantic dragon lives. Way bigger than Dvalin, that's for sure.
LNN said Bongohead 3000.
Yeah, Bongohead 3000.
Said
Maybe 2000.
Bongohead's lost brother.
Right. Maybe Bongohead 2000, and then the next evolution is Bongohead 3000.
Mooney S Sketches said, aka Big Brother Bongo 3000.
I like that one, except change the 3000 to a 2000. Big Brother Bongohead. BBB. BBB 2000.
LNN said, Big Brother Bongo.
Triple B. Oh no, I don't want to fight that thing. I mean, those things are super easy to fight, but at the same time, that's annoying. Wait a minute, how close am I? Oh, okay. I was about to say, maybe I could just warp to it. We gotta go on the lower path, apparently. Yeah, because we gotta go in that cave. So we don't have to get to the other side here anyway. We just have to avoid that hilly trail. So it don't see us and want to fight, and then we have to kill an innocent hilly troll. Let's say Trilly Hill. Oh man. Freaking law troll. Now we're gonna have to fight him. He got a shield too, so he's gonna be.
And Shroud, I hear everything.
Want to one-off him and be done with it.
Emerge right now. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge right now.
Why you little?
You don't have to fight him.
Yeah, well, he was going to follow me and be annoying. Ah, crap, there are more over there. Why are there so many? Maybe I can avoid them seeing me. Yeah. Ah, fuck. Run away!
LNN said, okay.
Oh, please don't let them follow me here. Please don't let them follow me here.
Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
If they suddenly show up and start attacking me, that's not going to be good for me. I mean, it'll be funny, but at the same time, it's like, dang it. That's happened before in cutscenes for Genshin.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave? Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it.
Said,
that will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us. But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all. I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders.
It would.
We are both born of
But it would
elemental
ruin
power,
the cutscene.
and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way. Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen. I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful? Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland. Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd he go? I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations. Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried. Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover. Paimon knows that.
LNN.
It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having a traveler around. Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead.
Yeah, cool. We get to do a thing with just Nahida. No, I don't want to leave. Okay. I've done this kind of thing before, though, so it's not that unnatural. What is that? I guess it's just environmental stuff. Gross. It's like a swamp. Ew. What the? That was weird.
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power.
LNN.
The damage it suffered
Said,
internally will also
you don't
slowly
get to do
begin to
combat
heal.
till a little bit later.
Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find the Traveler! Alright, hang on. Wait! The fire seed! What happened? It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected. But why? We barely used it! I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless... Unless what? Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert. Oh no.
Mooney S. sketches.
Wait, let's put that
Said,
aside for a moment.
Clam
If
sneak
the fire
attack.
seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh, do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think! Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to. You're gonna become the fire seed? Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
It's gonna be that situation like on American Dad when at any time an angel does something good, it gets smaller and cuter.
What happens if you keep getting smaller? I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
LNN.
You'll lose
Said,
everything.
haha.
You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
The next new character in Genshin Impact, Twig Nahida.
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that a pep is facing right now. No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig? Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
Said,
You
that
can't
would be
be
funny
serious.
if it happened.
If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place. I'm sorry,
LNN.
Paimon, but we're out of options.
Dendro Arkan, Twig Nahida.
Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
Imagine that every time that they do a little crossover animation like they do on YouTube and stuff that I've seen, they'd show each of the Dendro Archons and then they'd just have a twig sitting there.
No! Please, no, Nahida! The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this.
Mooney S.
All the
sketches.
knowledge,
Said,
language,
I
and
feel
emotions
like
that you have
traveler only
learned
speaks when they scream
will be
someone's
reverted
name
into
or talk
pure
about their
elemental
sister.
energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Achieved in such a short period of time.
Scary new enemy.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally.
Right now.
Crap. I missed. Yikes.
Right here. Right now. Ready, steady, go!
Everyone hold hands.
Thank you for reminding me.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
I'll uproot you!
I didn't see her down there. I just saw a scary new enemy and went back into my ways.
Make yourselves at home.
Oh, he went down. Shit.
Right now.
That was a waste. Oh. Whoa, shit. Balls of spikes everywhere. Spike balls. Ooh. Ooh, she's strong. Oh, not that strong.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Hi. Bye.
Emerge. Right now.
Mooney S. sketches.
Ooh. Okay.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye.
I gotta protect the heart. Okay.
We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how
Freaking
long it takes.
goddamn clams.
It's the agreement we made.
I'll uproot you!
Emerge. Right now.
Stay away.
Verdict is... one with the forest.
Right here.
They're drawing power from the little ones. Maybe I should get rid of them first. There we go. Ah, crud.
I hear everything.
The Temple of everything.
He hears everything, she sees everything.
Come on out, right now. I'm always watching.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Everyone hold hands.
Obliged, not obligé. It's fine. If you're watching on the phone, it's probably because you're hitting quick things by accident. Or quick text or whatever it's called.
Make yourselves at home.
I'll uproot you.
All of you, stop right now. Stop attacking the poor heart thingy.
Time for retribution.
Oh no, one of those clams showed up. Fork, fork, fork. I like how I was just like bashing at her while she was dancing. Oop.
Right here, right now.
Yeah, here, clam.
To behold.
Whoa, whoa. This clam is like the funniest enemy so far that they've developed. The way it chases you. Like Pac-Man. Oh, are you kidding? How ungrateful!
I learned a wonderful word. It's
The clam is definitely the funniest bad guy so far. The way it chases after you.
It will be your name.
So ungrateful. We restore you back to your prime and you just want to kill us. I mean, it did say that it didn't. It was not going to be grateful, so.
The Temple of Wisdom. I'll protect us.
Yeah, I know, but she's kind of hurting right now. Yeah, wrong way. Ah! What the? I didn't even see them. They were behind me.
And shroud.
Everyone hold hands.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Oh, damn it. I just wasn't even aiming the right way. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh.
Can't see?
Show them. Right here. Right now. Nothing lasts forever.
To defend against its... Oh! Okay, so whenever it's about to do that, I can go into there and defend against it. That's fine.
I'll uproot you.
Actually, Dulu can take those hits, to be honest. I think Barbara would be able to also. Yeah. Barbara and Dulu can tank that damage, though, so...
Sharing my knowledge.
I don't think Nahita's going to be able to.
I see everything.
Oh, crap. We went down again.
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Music here's not that bad. It's not as fun as the music from the chicken fight, but
Let's nip that in the bud.
nice.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power, just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
Can you hear Paimon?
That's
Paymon's famous words for changing your dialogue volume.
Be the same.
Mooney S. Sketches.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you.
LNN said.
When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Heesh! Who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest, and it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones, while others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart, even to this day. I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed, and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! Still in one piece, too! The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason. Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason. Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time. Can you really call a place with no family your home? Family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return. Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look! How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
Okay, so that was a lot of backstory that they just went through. Explaining a lot of stuff before the gods took over. Really neat getting to learn all that, but I kind of want to see what happens if I go up to the entranceway again. If I go into something, or if it's just a ball of light. I think it's just a ball of light. I'm betting it's just gonna be a ball of light. Nope, I can't. There's an invisible wall, dang it. It's just for show. Nope, you're not allowed. So I'm guessing the dragon, its whole entire body takes up this space around here. Which is crazy to think about. Let me see. Let's turn towards the entranceway and see which way the arrow is pointing. Oh,
sketches.
no, never mind. It looks like it's all in here.
It's Kabe's hair shampoo ultralight.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that explains why this place looks like a swirling pit. It's because this dragon takes up, like, this is the entranceway to the dragon, and it goes all the way around this space. That's why this place looks like a pit. It's not really a chasm or anything like that. It's just got a really, really long dragon under it. And it's curled up. Crazy.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified.
All right there, Mr. Smarty Pants. That's enough of ya. Let's get back and talk with the Bongohead family. Give them the bad news. How to break this to a bunch of mushrooms that we can't even talk to. I don't think they realized that, but they're not going to be able to talk to them.
LNN said,
They're still here!
There is a really pretty looking
Have
place
I
in the
really
middle
been
of the
waiting here all
sandstorm.
this time? We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It's said that Noor is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? Wow. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again, someday.
Aw. So all the little fungi know how to say "ner" now. That won't become annoying after a while. Ner, ner, ner. Ner, 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 ner.
LNN.
Oh, they're still cute.
That can only be unlocked after doing a quest.
Yeah, I'll get to it though. Don't worry. I'm getting close to finishing the one. Oh. So now we know this one's name. Ner. I'm guessing that's the one that the Bongohead looking guy.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's the one that the Bongo-headed guy, their name, that they wanted to remember. I guess either that or maybe it began with the word "ner."
Keep up.
No, they're not. They're real. Take that, kid. I just schooled you. Alright. So, like I promised, I'm going to end the stream with a 10 pull and see if I can get Nahida. Oh, let's heal everybody first.
Come on, we can do it.
Yeah.
Let the show begin.
Oops. I didn't do it. It was her. Rima did it. Yeah. Alright, chair. Get to the chair. Gotta sit down or they're gonna keep talking.
Mooney S. Sketches said, "Are you wanting a 5-star?
I am wanting Nahida, but if I don't get Nahida, I won't be upset. I mean, the first time I was pulling for Nahida, I didn't get her. If I don't get her now, then that's fine. It was a toss-up between getting Nilo or Nahida. But I decided to go with Nahida because she can read minds, and that seems like a fun little thing to have access to. Alright. We'll do a 10 pull, and I don't think I have enough.
Come home.
Yeah, Nahida, come home. I don't think I have enough to... Nah, that's right. I already got all of my intertwined fates from the Stardust pull.
Said, "Oh ha. LNN. Said, Nahida come home."
Let's do it. 10 wishes. Let's go. Ah, purple. Well, maybe I got Layla. Maybe I got Layla. I don't have Layla yet. Or maybe I got a dinky weapon. Who knows? Oh. Ah. I got Kooky. Well, I got a constellation for Kooky. Oh, well. I don't even use her because she, in order to heal people, she has to take some of her health. And I don't like that aspect of a character, you know? Oh, darn. Bad roll. Yeah, Kookie's a nice character and all, but she's definitely not someone I wanted. I would have either liked to have gotten Nahida or Layla, and I got neither one of those. Let's just do a 1. Just do 1, because I can do a 1. Gotta save up. I don't even think I'm any... I think I'm getting pretty close to... I think I'm getting close to a 50-50. Oh, I can buy one of these. There we go. Try again. And there we go. Nothing. Yeah.
LNN said.
Darn.
What is your streaming schedule?
My streaming schedule?
Be on time for more of your streams.
Oh. If you follow me on YouTube, in my community tab, I always post early on in the morning when it is I'm going to be streaming that day. If I am or not, I'll post on the community board regardless of if I'm going to be streaming or not. But I try to stream sometimes between Monday and Thursday. I try to get at least one stream in throughout the week. I work a night shift on the weekends, so I don't stream Monday to Sunday. But, or not Monday to, Friday to Sunday. That's when I don't stream. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you might catch me on a stream. But if you do want to know when I'm going to stream, it will definitely be there on my community tab in my YouTube, on my YouTube channel.
LNN said. All right.
Okay. But yeah, I try to stream at around this time when I do stream, but I always keep it updated. And thanks for the interest.
Mooney S sketches.
Let's go ahead and allocate that constellation.
Okay, cool.
Way back, way back. I don't use her that much, so she's way back here. No. Where's the... Oh, there's... Yeah, that's her first one. Ah. 50% increase to her AoE attack. That's cool. Oh well. Hey, let's look for it this way. Look at it this way. If at some point I do decide to start using other characters out of a sense of boredom, then that'll help when I decide to start using Kuki. I do really like her name though. Kuki Shinobu is fun to say. Kuki, Kuki, Kuki. Kuki. Alright, now doing all that probably gave me some more experience with the big old turnip. Oh, it didn't. Because I had 31 before I ended yesterday. And I still have 31. Darn. I was hoping that would give me something. Yeah, I guess not. Alright, let's go back and go back to the... Come on. Thank you.
Ad Astra Ab...
Alright, so I will probably be streaming more tomorrow.
Mooney S sketches said. Mooney S sketches.
Oh, what I'm going to be streaming though. I haven't given it much thought. Might be Genshin, or it might be Genshin, or it might be Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I also streamed that these days. So if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, there you go. It's also a fun little playthrough that I do. Yeah, let's sit down. There we go. Let's go on back to the title screen. Oh, wait, friends. Oh, did one of you send me a... Yeah, okay. Accepted. Nahida is a twig. I mean...
I have not seen Dragon Ball.
Nahida is a twig. Yeah. Basically. There we go. Oh, you're at 56 now. Congratulations. But yeah, if I decide to stream Genshin or Dragon Ball, I will post it in the the community tab on my YouTube channel. All right, let's go on back and give all the special thanks for the day. Just my microphone. And I'm glad my microphone didn't cut out. It was like a 3-hour stream. So yeah, I feel like maybe I fixed the problem by changing the port that I use.
Mooney S sketches.
I definitely fixed something.
All right, nice.
Okay, so I want to give a big thanks to you, Mooney, and to Lynn for both of you hanging out today. It was nice meeting you. It was really great.
He'll come around more for Genshin content.
Yeah. Don't worry, there's definitely gonna be more. More of that.
Same.
Okay, it's also nice meeting you, World Chess, if you're watching this in the archives. And thank you for showing up. And Time Lords, it's always good seeing you, buddy. Nice to see you again. I'm glad you're doing alright. I don't know what to tell you about that static cling problem you're having, dude. I hope it goes away. Because that can be pretty annoying. And that's pretty much it. No new subscribers, so no thanks to give out there. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. If I'm able to stream, I will definitely post on my community tab what time I'm going to be streaming. And if not, I will be giving you an update on that as well. Please remember that I am in between games right now, so it might be Dragon Ball, might be Genshin, might even be The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. It really all depends on what I'm feeling like that day. Okay, so if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If this isn't really your thing, then please consider sharing this with a friend you think might enjoy it. And I will see you all later. If it's the morning for you, good morning. If it's the night, good night, depending on where you live. I hope you have a great day, and I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody.
LNN said. Bye-bye. Mooney S sketches said. CYA. All creator said. Good night everyone. Thanks for watching.